Welcome to the Imperium Forex daily video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Well, yesterday the Australian dollar retreated further from the 76 handle and hasn't been able to rise or sustain any momentum since. As the market gradually sells off, the broken support at 75.75 is expected to initiate further selling pressure today and could see supply increase and send the market down towards a target of 75.25.35. Later today, China is to release the November PMI official figures. The market will pay attention to these numbers considering the recent bearishness around the economy. Any advances now looks towards 76.10.15 as a cap. And as I mentioned, the downtrend is still holding significantly well, so I do support a further weaker Australian dollar. The euro dollar has paused since the recent sell-off and taken out the support at 118.45.60. I would like a little bit more confirmation, purely for the fact is that stochastic and the RSI is not enough to support a full sell-off to 116.90. And unless we get a MACD break through the histogram of 0, then I do expect to see the weakness to continue and look to that objective of 116.90. Any advances on the day, though, should find resistance around 118.75 and further above 119.40.55. Overnight, the dollar yen staged a daring advance and broke above the 111.65.80 resistance and now looks towards 112.75.85. What is surprising is the market does appear to have shrugged off the geopolitical situation with the US and North Korea. However, later today we do have the US tax reform and a possible government shutdown that's alight in the news. Looking to the tax reform though, there shouldn't be any issues today unless Congress announces that the November 30 vote has been delayed. Talks of a shutdown on December the 8th could shift the sentiment to the US dollar, so keep an eye on that. But normally things tend to work themselves out as we approach the deadline. With Janet Yellen also confirming this morning on her hawkish statement, I do expect to see further US strength. And as I say, any pullback should be shallow with the support now seen at 111.40. But like the euro, I would like the MACD histogram to break above the 0 threshold with the stochastic and the RSI not quite enough to support this bullish case, but slowly we are forming to this pattern that we could see a further rise. Well, the pound rose further overnight and broke above the 133 handle after earlier this week rebounding off 132.20. At present, the technicals are overbought from the RSI and stochastic, so we could see a retreat from the 134.70 resistance. So they might find this as an opportunity. And if you look back in September, it was a good base for a while until it broke down. So this should serve good resistance in the short term. Support now seen, as I say, at 133.45. Well, we got another rejection from the 1,297.99 overnight and now looks back towards this uptrend, which comes in at 1,276.79. Do keep an eye on these technicals, though. They are breaking down slightly, but if this trend is true to its nature, then I do expect to see a rebound and look back towards the top side as we still continue to play in this range of 12.70 to 12.99. Silver took the brunt of the move overnight after Janet Yellen did come out with a hawkish statement. And surprisingly is the fact that the market took out the support that was holding around $16.60 with the support now coming in at 16.35.45. Should see a rebound very soon. But with Janet Yellen's comments is that the fact she still feels that there will be a hike coming in December. So this will put a bit of pressure on silver as the dollar strengthened. But we're not too far away now from a recovery or even a possible potential buy and see the market reclaim part of these losses up towards 16.80. And to wrap up with oil, I am still bearish and I still believe the market could sell off further. Now, if you have a look, we do have an uptrend which comes in at $56.90. And if I just draw this in, you can see a break beneath there will give further exposure towards 54.70. Any advances should still find a cap at 58.85.95. So that wraps up for this morning. Thank you very much for joining me. And I hope you have a wonderful day that's ahead.